goddesses. It is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, wherever it's at in your chart. Salutations. Let's get directly into this thing. How everybody doing today? I hope everybody doing great, wonderful, blissful. Now the title of this one is You Are Navigating Your Way into a New Life. Again, you are navigating your way into a new life. Let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation. Spirit guys ain't the universe. We thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy, give it to the universe and never to the sender. Okay, Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. So what we're going to work on today is freedom, okay? Let me do this correctly so y'all can see it so I won't bump it. Now we're going to work on freedom, okay? This helps you with openness, balance, and metabolism, direct breath and awareness to the neck and throat area. Now, if you got little throat issues, be careful with this one, okay? Now, but this does align the cervical spine, releases tension from the neck and the jaw, and help balance energy and metabolism. Now, bring the left hand in front of the heart, palm facing and thumb. Excuse me. Bring the left hand in front of the heart, palm facing in and thumb facing upward. Cross the back of the right hand behind the left palm until the thumbs meet. Interlace the thumbs and the fan of the rest of the fingers outward. Bring the mudra up to throat center, relax your shoulders down and align the spine. So what we're going to focus on this one, Virgo, we're going to focus on I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expressions. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. Shout out to the A1 Day 1. Shout out to the B2 Round 2. Shout out to if you got a birthday today. Happy solar return to you. Happy birthday. Like, we ain't finished with the Virgo season yet. We just got a couple of more days left. But again, shout out to the August Virgos and shout out to the September Virgos. You know, 9/22. If you're a Virgo Libra Cusp, this is Virgo Libra Cusp season around this time right now. So if you're a Virgo Libra Cusp, salute to you. Shout out to you. Make sure you keep that Libra side balanced. Okay, now let's go ahead and get a prayer and meditation. Then I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna sage the room down. Okay, so let's breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. We letting it go. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. One last time. You doing good. Breathe in. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. And release out. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the open and freedom of my pure expressions. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Let me get some of this Palo Santo now. I feel like right now some of y'all may need to sage down your home. I feel like not only that, it's time to cleanse your temple. Some of you may be starting too fast. Some of you may be trying to find some situation to get and navigate yourself towards a positive and better light. Now, Virgo, I am sensing right now you may be dealing with somebody who like to hold their emotions in, or somebody who loves you deep. Let's say it correctly. They care about you and they love about you deeply. However, it's just they upbringing wasn't up to par. Let's say it correctly. So let me go ahead and get this together. I'm doing Palo Santo. So if you got Palo Santo, it may be time to sage your house. Now, some of you highly spiritual, it may be time to read pour salt in front of your doors. It's time for you to clean house and get rid of all the negativity. So if you are stuck in some type of soul tie, you are navigating your way to find freedom, not only out of the relationship, but freedom within yourself as well. Okay. Now let me go ahead and give y'all some of this little sage right quick. Now, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Shout out to my A1 Day 1s, B2 Round 2. Shout out to my moderators. What we're going to do about this one, we're going to go ahead and break down. I'm going to do this 3 ways because we're going to be here for a little second. I want to break down, see what's the situation going on with you. I want to see what some of the challenges that you may be going through right now, Virgo. And I also want to see what's the outcome, okay? If that's okay with you, hit that like button now. If it's okay with you again, make sure you put a star down in the comment section to let me know if it's okay. Now, shout out to the person. I know I came in earlier. Some of y'all didn't know I came in earlier and, we had a little Virgo talk session. I'm going to start doing that more often where, I'm going to start bringing people up where we can just have a conversation about things as a Virgo that may be challenging to you in ways how we can try to get things together. Now, not only that, I noticed, and I'm gonna say it like this, I noticed my page has went down tremendously. Now, a low vibrational person would be upset. Now, I had to reanalyze and relook at situations that, for one, this channel is very high vibrational. So it's not gonna be many people that require to be on here because the titles I'm not gonna give you, and I'm gonna be a very inventive person right now, okay? I'm not gonna be the reader that's gonna give you something, try to gravitate your attention. That's not me. I'm not finna be the one like these other readers gonna be like, if you don't watch this, this is gonna happen on this day, this gonna explode, and this day and that day and the other. I'm not that person. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the tactics, but be careful with your temple right now, Virgos. Because everybody that's a tarot reader, everybody that's a healer, is not up to par like you need them to be. Let me be 1,000. Watch this. I'm even including myself in on this. If you feel like it's not resonating or let me rephrase that. If you feel like it's not resonating, then this don't resonate. But I also feel like you're going to have to take a time out, Virgo, to get away from the things you are addicted to. Oh, I'm speaking truth. Some of y'all may not want to hear this, but I'm going to be a real reader. Some of y'all need to get off of tarot. Sometimes you're listening to us readers, and if it's not positive, you are projecting that negative into your life. You are listening to people. Words are spells. Spells are communication. Communication is communication magic. So you got to be careful about what frequencies you are allowing to enter into your life, okay? So with that basically being said, I'm just being honest, and I'll put myself in that category. If you feel like I need to be put in there, place me in that category, okay? I'm not gonna be one of these ones talking about everything peaches and cream in your life, because no, if everything was peaches and cream, we wouldn't be watching tarot. But then again, we watch tarot a lot, and by us watching so much of it, we do project what people say into our lives, okay? I just want y'all to be spiritually aware about the frequencies that's coming into your life. Now, am I bashing a reader? No, I will never bash a reader. Not at all. That's not my style, because we all here to do one thing. And the thing that we are basically doing, we are basically helping individuals like you and ourselves become better individuals in our lives, so we won't have to deal with the same repetitious cycles that we are stuck and stagnated in, okay? Ashe, amen. Namaste. Spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button if you don't mind. Again, right now, we got the Page of Cups basically being upright, clarified with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like the main theme of what's really going on into your life is about some type of emotions that needs to come in for you to feel some type of overflow. It may be the way that you've been wandering and looking for something to come in your life with a better perspective that's going to be very sufficient. That's the best word to say in your life. Now, I am sensing with the King of Swords right here, I am looking at you being stern at this individual. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or it could be you dealing with your emotions with this type of sign. Now, I'm going to stick with the air sign right now. Now, the reason why I'm sticking with the air sign, because you being stern with this individual, because somebody's not been pouring into you the way that you wanted to be poured in, but you are being very optimistic, but you don't like being blindsided. So, Virgo, you may have been moving very strategically about a choice that's been picking your brain away. When I sit up and say a choice, it may be multiple priorities that you are trying to prioritize to get yourself together, but I feel like majority of you, if you are in a relationship dynamic, love is the main key thing that what lifts your vibration for you to be great. And I feel like when you are not in a situation like that, like, ooh, y'all got me speaking spiritual, right? Religious right now. That's just like how Paul was talking. I think it was Thessalonia. When he was talking about it is good for a person rather to be single so you can focus on the universe more and focus on God more rather than being in a relationship where you got to pour that energy and divide it into sections. Now, when it comes to you and the universe, Virgo, some of y'all have lost your purpose because mentally you have stopped thinking about moving in a forward direction mentally and logically due to some type of traumatic issue or some type of thing or something that you want balanced that is very unjustified into your life right now. Now, Virgo, what's very unjustified is for you being this empathic individual that you are and the way that you are navigating through your life. You want your life to be easy, grand, and simple. Now, I feel like majority of you before you was in relationships, before you became truly committed, you was on your A game. And when I say A game, you was dedicated to your career, you were dedicated to you being the best you that you can be, you was being the Virgo, the best Virgo that you knew how. However, when a Virgo get into a relationship and they imprint themselves on an individual at the beginning stages, it's all glitter and gold. Virgo, I feel like the more you went through cycles and the more you went through the everyday changes with this individual, you start to see more of the secrets and the illusions, the hidden agendas that a person has subconsciously dealing with you. The challenge is with this person or with this energy, because I can't say a person, let's say energy. With this energy, you want your wishes to be fulfilled on an emotional level when it comes to love. The reason why it is so challenging because it's been moving in way too slow. When I say slow, Virgo, some of you are running out of patience because you are ascending with the Hierophant being right here. It's challenging that you had, in order to get to your wish fulfillment, you had to go through the slow processes of a spiritual birth in order to see the newness or this new you when it comes to the love that is required or that's what you want. It's been keep getting delayed, Virgo, because either one, you keep going back in your past and you haven't let your past go. Two, you are fearful for overcoming over the objective to see things how they really are. And Virgo, the situation is going on too. You are in fear that whoever you giving energy to, they are not reciprocating and they are not giving you what you require. In other words, they are making false promises. They telling you everything good. They telling you everything kosher, but through it all, they interfere just as much as you interfere because they fear they're going to get exposed with these hidden agendas and the secrets and the betrayals, and they know that you will probably walk out. You had to navigate yourself to go through the pain of feeling this big when it comes to love. You had to be analytical and understand how to redirect your life towards the purpose that you want it to be, and it's been picking your mind away. Something else that's been picking your mind away, Virgo, is the toxicity that you are in a relationship with a person about. Now, it's more lax than what you think. So when the devil card is basically being in reverse, it's telling me that subconsciously you are allowing yourself to be in this situation. It may be a soul tie connection, it may be a karmic connection, it may just be your energy around this type of environment. But what it's doing is you are slowly seeing the hints and clues about the transformation that you need to take, that you've been blindsided about dealing with this person's secret betrayals and illusions. But one thing that I love about you, Virgo, even though you are navigating yourself, going through this emotional battle, you are still optimistic and you still show that genuine love and compassion for those who even hurt you, for those who betrayed you. Virgo, right now what I'm seeing, the situations, you just tired of being in a stagnated situation and you want to change the foundation in your emotional dynamic. Ashe, ashe, amen. Let's see what else going on. Spirit guys in the universe. What else going on with Virgo? Virgo, I love this right now because you are looking at a different side. So I guess for a lot of you, you've been looking at things in a different way. Even though you optimistic, even though you know things are stagnated, you are no longer letting yourself navigate into the pathway of stress, anxiety, because you understand the patterns. You see the toxicity in yourself, you see the toxicity in the people that's around you, and you are starting to see the patterns in how to wake up from these secret hidden agendas that people been carrying up on you. Ashe, amen. Virgo, right now you starting to realize that it's been a lot of people that you've been prioritizing is really a waste of time. You are starting to realize now all the celebrations that you poured into people, all your emotions that you poured in to give this happiness to those, it created a mental block within you. You don't know what direction to finally take in your life because mentally it's kind of hard for you to express yourself. You've been trying to communicate. People don't understand you because the way that you logically think, you think outside of a box. Virgo, you are keep trying to seek acknowledgement and get reciprocation from people that live inside of the box. Virgo, if you are watching this channel, a cross watcher, if you're watching this channel, you are not an in the box type of individual. You think directly outside the box. Now, the key thing that you are learning is whatever direction that you need to go to, you are trying to learn from your losses so you will never go through that again. It's nothing wrong with that, Virgo, but you have to understand as well that the more you poured your energy into people that did not pour back into you, you had to go through this repetitious cycle of a karmic situation that you had to learn from. This could be you being with Day Day. You and Day Day was cool. Day Day treated you like crap. You turned around, left Day Day, went through the healing phases. You thought you were finished, and then here comes Tyrone. Tyrone gave you a little bit different of an avenue of it, but Tyrone still doing the same thing that Day Day done. You starting to realize that the cycles and the patterns dealing with the people that's around you in your life, you are starting to realize that you are elevating, you are ascending, you are starting to understand how to personally enjoy the happiness of the fruits of your own labor rather than wasting your time pouring all your eggs in a basket that you know that's going to be stolen or taken away from you. Take the analogy how it goes, okay? Now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like you getting tired of somebody's trying to control you. You've been progressing through this situation and you realize that you no longer can put people on a pedestal. The reason why is because the changes that you are making, you are not trying to stick with anybody who is still trying to win by any means. Other words, if a person being one side or a person is so stuck into their ways, Virgo, you have raised up the white flag and you have surrendered away from that challenge because you know as a Virgo that challenge is not gonna win anything or you're not gonna gain any beneficial gain off of dealing with that situation. Virgo, you going back to look at your past, you look at what you came from, you looking at where you've been navigating yourself through, and now you in your big boss type of energy. So when you got back into this authority type of energy, this fierce energy, people is starting to look at you like another way. And when I say another way, they are looking at you like, dang, why Virgo switch up? It's because Spirit has been navigating you to get through the obstacles of dealing with people that want to put you in low self-esteem, people that wanted to belittle you, people that want to betray you. Spirit had to send you through all these lessons, and it's mainly with the person that you care about the most. This can be your family or significant other. These are, if you are been going through this, put a star down because these are significant confirmations that Spirit is telling you that you understand the lessons that what you are going through in your life. You are moving in the right direction. You just have to go through some of this labor pain. Somebody may say something to you that was so hurtful to wake you up to realize that you've been in a low vibrational state for far too long, and Virgo, it's time to elevate. And I feel like for a majority of you, it's been a relationship dynamic or somebody close to you, family or relationship. This is strong on this, that somebody has placed you in to keep you away from your purpose. You are starting to understand now that with this big boss energy, you are, like I'm saying, you was looking at your past. You are no longer looking at your past. You done gather yourself up. You done got the materials that you need. You done start to take action. You got inspired and you got enough inspiration now to make that move, to walk out of negative situations, to create a positive atmosphere for you. You are no longer hoping. You are no longer wishing on individuals around you to get right. I think you done that all in 2023, Virgo, all in 2024. But what I'm seeing for you right now, you got to understand how to flow. Somebody may not be flowing with you the same way how you flowing, but when you stop putting effort in this person, that's when that person start to see that you are serious. That's when that person start to see, okay, the Virgo is in a whole different dynamic. So let's keep going. Let's see what some of the challenges. If it resonates for you, Ashe, amen, baby. Ashe, amen. Namaste. We're going to be here for a little minute. Great rising. Happy birthday to those' birthday today. Spirit guides in the universe, what are some of the challenges that Virgo is facing dealing with these individuals that's around them? We got the Magician card basically being in reverse, clarified with the Six of Pentacles. Virgo, I think you're getting tired of being breadcrumb, and it's challenging you because the little small pieces with people, little small pieces of what people is trying to take action is not working. And you are starting to see either somebody doing spell work, you have pulled your energy back with the Four of Swords to find some type of solid foundation that you need. Some of you may be meditating. Some of you may be looking back to see how much energy is a person really giving into you. You may be looking about how you can make yourself happy again. Everybody love pointing the finger at you, Virgo, but I'm going to tell you right now, you are not the mess up. What it is, they are pointing the finger at you because they are disappointed about the energy you are no longer giving into them, because even though when you was at your lowest of your lows, you still have that pure energy to take that leap of faith into flowing into things that's good for you. Now, what I'm basically also seeing too, Virgo, some of y'all with the Nine of Pentacles basically being in reverse, some of y'all codependent, and it's hard for you to move forward. And the reason why it's challenging is because it's somebody that you care about. It's somebody that you got a lot of compassion for, somebody who you really nurtured or put up under your wing, and you wouldn't realize a person would do you like that, but they are dimming your light, Virgo. They are taking you away from your spirituality, with your emotions being unstable. They are taking you away from God and your purpose, from you turning around pouring all your energy into them, and they not reciprocating it back. Virgo, you got to understand right now, spirits are navigating you to understand the lessons, so when this new cycle come in and when that new person come into your life, that person that's gonna give you that genuine love that you deserve, that person that's gonna give you A, B, C all the way through Z, then you're gonna feel the real appreciation. But you can't get that appreciation till you get rid of the old. You gotta shed away from the old. And I'm gonna say it like this, Virgo, I'm not gonna lie. When you walk away from this situation, the person that you walking away from is gonna be sick, because it's gonna be a little bit too late. And I feel like that's what, if a person that you are dealing with, that's what they fear the most. That they know they treated you dirty. They know they treated you wrong, and you're going to walk out of their life. That's what they fear the most. So what they're doing is already preparing themselves, because they know how they treating you, Virgo. They know how they acting towards you, Virgo. My nose is really itchy right now. Y'all gotta be feeling like bewitched. So I feel like right now somebody may be trying to cast some type of spells on you, Virgo, to keep you in regret, to keep you in that depression stage, because they know they got a control on you. Virgo, you haven't been listening to your ancestors lately. Not at all. You got to start listening to your ancestors. It's time for you. The opportunities is here for you to finally take that leap of faith once you stop pouring all your energy into others. And I'm going to tell you right now, people want to see you be the best you can be, but they ain't going to like it when you transform into that best person that you are. When you stop being that friend and tell them no, and you stop being that individual to give them what they want whenever they want, stop being that enablement. Virgo, you have navigated yourself going through all of this, because when you took that leap of faith, you took that leap of faith to get away from any type of love offer. Venus is right here in reverse, so I feel like you are no longer giving in to love. So when it comes to me, when I think of Venus in reverse right now, I don't know why Spirit is telling me think about Mars, so I feel like it's a love and war dynamic if you are dealing with somebody in that type of way. And the reason why it's hard for you to move forward, because you still compassionate, but the compassion is fizzling away. Spirit guys in the universe, what is the outcome for the beautiful Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. I feel like right now Virgo Knight of Pentacles basically being in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is some worldly outcomes that you are looking for. You're looking for somebody to stop playing around and start pouring into you the way that you want. I feel like some of you are seeking high demand for this emotional stability. And the reason why is because you are starting to see the transformation in yourself. You are starting to see your value. You are starting to explore to see your worth, and you are and noticing that other people has been showing you this, but you are tired of being confused about being in a co-relationship or a co-partnership about somebody you compassionate about. I feel like some of y'all got fear issues about when it comes to love, because the way how you love, Virgo, I feel like you are loving somebody unconditionally. However, you are loving somebody that is toxic. Ace of Cups being clarified with the Devil card. So I feel like somebody has been tempted, or you may be tempting to go out of your box, Virgo, and don't do that. I mean, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say do what you need to do. I'm going to say that. Because the toxicity has been going on for so long, it's finally burned a bridge with you, Virgo. You still got that loving energy, that overflow type of emotions, but right now you are finally understanding how to let things die out. Now, I feel like you are starting to look at things for your best interest, even in your challenging times, because everything you've been going through for these last couple of cycles has been unjustified. You have not been getting treated fairly. You've been getting treated poorly. Only thing you want is your wish fulfillment. You want your emotional riches. You want financial stability. You want the love of a lifetime, but you also want it to be respectful. You also want it to be structured. You also want to have rules that, and I feel like somebody is not following the rules when it comes to this energy, when you had to navigate yourself through the emotional immaturity that creates this insecurity or this disappointment within you. Virgo, you find new ways to try to emotionally develop yourself, but the person that you are dealing with is probably just very irresponsible, Virgo. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they may just be very irresponsible. So emotionally irresponsible. Cause right now they may be filled with ego. They may be losing the lack of recognition, or you may be losing the lack of recognition, realizing the person that you may be around is not the one for you. You may be having a lack of recognition to honestly see your true worth and your true value. So let me gonna tell you this now. Virgo, you are beautiful. Don't let nobody dictate what you believe in. Don't let nobody think you crazy. Don't let the words of other individuals penetrate your soul. See what I'm saying? Don't let it penetrate your soul, because it's not worth it. Through it all, at the end of the day, Virgo, you have the right to be happy. You have the right to live your life the way that you want it to be. If somebody is not working with you on them terms, it is okay to cut it off and let it go, okay? I'm not knocking you for anything that you are doing. Only thing I'm just saying for you as a Virgo, just understand that your power belongs to you. Nobody can take your power away from you but you. Stop allowing people to emotionally disappoint you from things that you know you need to take care of. So with that basically being said, and y'all know I love y'all, with that basically being said, I'm attracting my new dream home now. I am attracting my dream home now. Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste. Now, today I offer myself the unconditional love. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Today, I offer myself the unconditional love and respect. The unconditional love and respect I deserve. And if nobody told y'all today, I love y'all. I love you. Whatever you going through, don't give up on you. It's people that don't believe in you. It's people that would never see your perspective the way, but I see it because I'm a spiritual being like you. Some of us is just around a lot of individuals who's not spiritually on your level, and you trying to force them to go that way. You can take a horse to water, but you can't never make the horse drink. But like I tell everybody, I added an extra part to that. You can take a horse to water, you can't make them drink. But are you going to be the owner of that horse and stand out there in that sun directly with them and starve and starve with them? Or are you going to get up under that shade tree? Or are you just going to leave them there and keep living your life? Because if it's really point to be, and if it's really spiritually meant to be, that horse is going to drink. Then that horse is going to follow you towards the promised land. But half the time, we be forcing a horse to get thirst or something they don't. And what thirst mean in this analogy, thirst mean knowledge to understand they partner. The knowledge to understand, to excel instead of just being stagnated at one peak and plateau. That's what we talking about right here. I'm open to new opportunities to express my skills and passions in the world. Ashe, amen, namaste, salah. So again, don't let nobody take you down, Virgo. I love the way how you had to go through this navigation. If you turn around and go back and look about where you was about 2 years ago to where you are now, look how much you done developed. You may not see it. People may still be pointing the finger at you, talking about, hey, you ain't no good. Hey, you delusional. Hey, you crazy. Hey, you this. Hey, you that. You better put on the spiritual Rain-X. I ain't talked about spiritual Rain-X in almost a year and a half. You better put your spiritual Rain-X on. You better learn how to block out them individuals. And then again, if it's starting to penetrate your soul and penetrate your spirit for you to feel down and start to lower your vibration, you need to remove yourself from that environment, okay? You got to remove yourself. That's the best way that I can say it, because if you don't remove yourself, you're going to keep being stuck in that situation. If you keep being stuck in that situation, you can't blame that individual. You got to blame yourself. And what we are doing as Virgos, we are no longer finna let anybody, we're not finna no longer start being accountable for other people BS. And I feel like that's when you stop. Some of y'all done put your foot down and you stomped yourself down, and this was created you to evolve. This is what created you to be great. This is what's created you to be that Virgo that you are. Stop belittling yourself. Stop letting people take you down the wrong road because you want to seek acceptance from them. Stop. I don't care if it's your son, your daughter. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend or girlfriend. If they sit up there and sending you down the road, or they don't understand you, Virgo, it is okay to restart. Stop thinking that it's one soulmate in this world, because we got plenty of soulmates. But we only got a few divine connections. We got to elevate ourselves each karmic cycle that we go through till we get it right, so that divine partner can come in. Now, main thing I like to ask people, can you date yourself? Could I date myself? I ain't gonna lie. I can date myself, but I'm a hard person even on me. So I know I can date me, but can you date yourself? And my other thing before we close this out, can you really tolerate being with somebody who is not going to be on your terms? That's deep right there. And I'm not talking. You got to understand, a person is going to be them no matter what they do, no matter how you talk to them, no matter how much you try to embed knowledge in them. Again, you can take a horse to water, but you can never make the horse drink. So Virgo, today is a new day. Today is a new time. Forget about yesterday. Whatever they done, yeah, we remember to forgive. But we ain't got to forget, but you got to let it go. Emotionally, don't let it bother you. Spiritually, don't let it weigh on your soul that it's going to take you backwards instead of going forwards. You are the best you that you can be. You're not crazy. Your perception is just different from everybody else. The way that you was raised was different than the person that the way you was raised was different from the way that other person was raised. Some of y'all going through family dynamics, and the person that you are probably dealing with don't want to go through the childhood traumatic drama of the inner child work to make it better. That's why it's so hard for you to understand the relationship that you in, because when we say they not trying to fix themselves, they not trying to do the work, but they quick to point the finger. That's when you know you got a narcissist. If a narcissist never take accountability and they always point the finger, and when I say a narcissist, they got to maliciously do this. Now, it's a difference, but it's a small, thin line between an avoidant attachment style and a narcissist, okay? So don't get them confused. Avoidant attachment style is the person who just ain't never got the love when they was young. Let's talk about an avoidant attachment style right quick. They just the ones that never got the love when they was young. They probably the first child that probably grew up in the household where they had to take care of everybody else, and all the appreciation that they wanted to get appreciated for, they never got it. So the next person that came into their life, the one they confided and thought they were going to give it all to, they crushed them, and that made them a cold, bitter individual. That's just an avoidance style, because they are scared to be emotionally involved with people because they don't know how to handle their emotions. Then you got a narcissist. A narcissist is the one who maliciously does this. What I'm saying, they have a motive to do this out of spite, not out of an avoidance, but out of spite. Just fun facts for you to understand and know. Now, think about a narcissist. Yeah, they know what they doing. They know they hurt you. They know they don't care. Avoid attachment style is, hey, I don't want to deal with your emotions. And when I get close to anybody dealing with emotions, I'm going to run away and I'm going to hurt you and push you away till you understand, until you get it. I don't want you to go, but then again, I don't want you in my space. That's what we call, what kind of avoidance we talking about? Hold on, that's what we call an avoidant. So, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Can I what? Benjamin, get off my page. I don't have time for you today. Technically, you must not be a Virgo. Technically, you don't know who I am right now during these times and phases in my life. So I'm gonna give you thank you, because you know me. I was gonna give him a pass, because I was gonna, I'm one of them ones. Is don't do that, okay? So peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Now again, make sure you check out Rah. Me and my sister. Go check out my sister page. We just gonna do it like that. Just check out my sister page. That is my spiritual sister. No, I do not be on there that much because we all doing a Virgo thing right now. So you gotta forgive me if you don't see me on there. But yes, go check out her page, and there's other people that you need to check out. I'm not gonna say too many names no more, because I'm just gonna say my A1 day one, the one who been rocking with me for the longest. Go check out my sister. Anybody else, check them out at the way you need to. Now, it's beautiful people out here. I'm not saying it. Don't get it twisted, because I can say some names of some great readers, okay? But we just gonna be professional, because I don't want no backlash, and none of that, okay? So, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. If you want a personal reading, get at me. Text me. We can make that happen. Again, happy solar return. Virgo season is not over with yet, but I will say, when after the 22nd, let's say the 23rd, I will be kicking back in a little bit stronger than I have with this month. I just know statistically, Virgo season is the slowest season when it comes to an all Virgo tarot reader. So let's have our fun. We had our fun, right? We all had our fun. We all done what we needed to do. So let's go on and knuckle back down when it comes to Libra season. We done had our fun. So let's go on and let the other zodiacs have theirs as well. But again, I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Don't let nobody belittle you. Don't let nobody take your kindness for granted. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's the way how you do it. So, who said that, Karen? Oh, thank you so much. I love every single one of y'all. I like going live better. Everybody know I like going live more than anything else. But we're not gonna fight the system. We're just gonna roll with the punches, because if you don't know, if you're a reader and you are monetized, you do know it's certain tactics that you have to follow in order to be on that big platform. And I'm not one of those type of readers. I'm not one of them type. So there, because I speak so much truth and facts, they not gonna give me up there like everybody else, because I don't do controversy. I don't do we talk about third party situations, but I like for us to talk about it and how the way to get around it. I'm not one of them ones talking about, well, this tragedy here, because I don't feel like that's being real and that's being honest. I feel like that's called what we call a bait and switch. That's like baiting you in just to hear what's going on, just to get a view. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I told y'all earlier. Be careful about who you listen to. I'm not saying everybody's doing it. I'm just saying be careful about the ones, like, if you spiritually in tuned enough, you'll know who's doing it and who's not. And I'm not saying who's doing it and who's not. I'm just saying just be careful of the energy that you listening to for the next couple of days. So I love you, God love you, universe love you. I done talked over here too long. Shout out the ones that came in earlier on the live. Now make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I love you. Till the next time. Ashe, ashe.